All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm not going to do a full intro this time because y'all know from the last video, I'm still drinking and I'm still in Kobe mode. So let's keep tributing this man. We're going to do another Jimmy X High Roller video. I didn't say it in the last video, the usual stuff. Shoot him some love. I'm gonna hopefully my drunken self will link the original video below. If not, you can see it right here. That's what I did the last video. This is what I'm gonna do this video. So let's keep tributing Kobe. No reason to ramble before the video starts. Let's watch this and enjoy it together. Thank you everybody for watching this shit with me.
Best player I ever played against.
Kobe is more skilled than any player that's ever played that I've seen.
He knows in his heart he's the best ever.
Welcome to the Kobe Show.
Complicated shots, shooting over taller opponents, footwork with extraordinary grace, the elan vital of the athletic balladry that he put on that court. I think there has been nobody better than Kobe Bryant.
Here's the deal. Kobe in a street ball situation, I hate to admit this, he'd be better than even Jordan. He's probably the best that ever existed. Because Jordan learned something that Kobe didn't. Kobe took tough shots his entire career, and he made a lot of them. But his shooting percentage was lower than Jordan's because he took way tougher shots. Jordan was a little bit smarter, and he took better shots. But Kobe in a street ball situation against, your average Joe, my God, like the shit that he would do. You guys see the Rucker footage? My God, I might do that next. I'm gonna shut up. Let's watch this video. If you guys haven't seen the Rucker footage of him at the park, fuck.
There's nothing you can say. I mean, this kid is unreal.
Time right now, he's the best player in basketball, and I don't think it's even close.
Also, I've already cursed like 20 times because I'm drunk, drunk and injured and all this shit and emotional. So I'd appreciate a like and a comment and all that. It would help out because there's no way I'm monetizing this video.
One time, one game, I'm taking Kobe Bryant.
Like, I'm going right at you.
Yeah.
I want to be better than you.
Kobe Bryant was the best basketball player ever lived.
Well, he's the greatest that's ever played.
Kobe Bryant will go down as the greatest basketball player that has ever lived.
Yet everyone forgot about him, and all we're talking about is LeBron now. We still talk about MJ, of course. We have to. MJ is the GOAT. Kobe. I'm sorry, it's still the case. But why is Kobe not number two? Why is LeBron number two? It's bullshit.
The best player, closer.
This dude had everything in the toolbox times 3. We haven't seen this type of mastery at this level.
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
It's Kobe.
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 Kobe Bryant.
Kobe being Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
Kobe.
This guy's unbelievable, man. There's no doubt that he's the best player that I've faced.
What he's able to do offensively and defensively is, it's unbelievable. And I look up to a guy like Kobe Bryant just because of what he's able to do every night he goes out on the basketball court. So once again, I'm quoting again saying that Kobe Bryant is the best player in our league.
He has the capacity through his will and determination.
I can't. This is going to be cool.
No one understands what it takes to be great.
The force that drives you to do what others don't.
The sacrifices made, all with one purpose in mind.
Push yourself to become better.
The extra seconds, minutes, hours of work put into perfecting one's game.
Lifting yourself above the rest.
To make sure your name will forever be synonymous with one word: greatness.
Nice feed, man. Nice shit.
On June 26th, 1996, the NBA was introduced to
my boys, you know who the two of you are. Thank you for helping me get a Kobe rookie card. Man, so fucking cool.
17-year-old kid out of Philadelphia, the 5th player in league history to make the jump straight from high school to the NBA. And yet, even with all of this hype, with all the heavy expectations, with the bar set impossibly high on this kid, he somehow managed to exceed all expectations every single time in every way possible.
I'm sorry. This move is ridiculous. The behind the back.
With the bar set impossibly high on this
Hold
kid,
on.
he somehow managed to exceed all expectations
What the
every single
hell is
time in every way possible. You know, I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this video. A tragedy so devastating, it's almost incomprehensible. What is the—
Y'all, there's a reason why this Kobe stuff hits me so hard. There really is. I'm not going to get into the details of it all, but 2019, like late 2019, here's the deal. I hated Kobe while he played because I was such a Jordan guy. And I didn't want Kobe to surpass Jordan because Jordan was my guy. But in 2019, I'd come off a couple of really, really tough years. And yeah, this is drunken me, rambling here. But that's the whole point. I came off a couple of really like low years. Um, the lowest years of my life. And I started watching not Kobe Bryant like basketball stuff, but Kobe Bryant post basketball interviews and hearing the way he was talking. And it just lit a fire under my ass, where it reminded me of who I was when I was younger. The no excuse, the no BS, the you want something, go out and get it version of me. And I came back full force in 2020, like right when 2020 started. And right when I started hitting my stride, Kobe passed away. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. And after that, I had some of my most successful years. And I was thinking about Kobe a lot, which is funny because, like I said, I used to hate the guy. Um, but Kobe actually inspired me to get to a point in my life where, there's a select few who know me personally, and the place I was in 2020 versus where I am now in 2024, it's night and day. It's night and day. And as silly as it sounds, Kobe, a lot of that because it was all a mentality thing. You call it mama mentality or whatever the hell you want to call it. It was all mentality. And I'm sure my viewership just dropped off like significantly at this point in this video. But for those of you who are around still listening to this rambling, thank you. And this is why I cover Kobe so much, is because he actually had a huge impact on my personal life. And I owe a lot of my success to Kobe Bryant. My early success was Michael Jordan. He gave me that attitude since I was 5 years old. I was busting ass out there on the courts. I was out there trying to prove myself in every way possible. But then I lost myself for a little while there. Kobe got me back. And I've got a great life. Anyways, whew, these videos are going to get rougher and rougher as the night goes on, man. Kobe, rest in peace. We love you, man.
What's there to say that hasn't already been said? Kobe, the Black Mamba.
Yeah.
The man who made us dream big, persevere, overcome, get knocked down and get right back up and do it all over again because that's what champions do.
You can hear in the voice of Jimmy X. He's hit hard too. He's hit hard too when Kobe passed. That was a crazy day.
The man who taught us about loyalty, strength, discipline,
Discipline.
and unshakable, unmistakable possession of heart and
Drive,
persistence.
man.
The part where he taught us to never back down.
Nope.
To never quit until I have reached the top and I dare anyone to try to stop me.
Yep.
That part. That Kobe energy. That unmatched, unwavering, contagious energy that only the Black Mamba.
Look at him busting my sons. Do you want to know why I hated Kobe back then? It was a lot because of this, because he fucking whooped my son's asses.
Could bring. So,
the jersey pool. Hey, that jersey pool, I hope that's going to be one of his trophies right there.
That only the Black Mamba could bring.
That should be one of his trophies. Either that or that pose. That should be one of his three not trophies, statues.
Could bring. So today, with a heavy heart, I want to celebrate Kobe's life with y'all. Some memorable moments in Kobe's career, who he was as a player and a person, and the irreplaceable role he played in our lives. Now, we've discussed Kobe and all of his glory on this channel more times than I can even count. Like the time when we took an in-depth look at every single time Kobe faced off against Jordan. Or when we crunched the numbers to see if a prime Kobe Bryant could score 100 points in today's NBA. The conclusion we came to? Of course he could. He's Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
And then there was the time when we took a dive.
In modern times, I mean, the guy got 81 in the lowest scoring era of basketball history. Modern times, easy 100. Easy.
Into the exact moment when Kobe became the Black Mamba and put the entire world of basketball on notice. When he was on the court, it was Kobe's world, and everyone else was just living in it. Not a single weakness in his game, physically or mentally. And don't even get me started on Afro Kobe. I don't know what that man was putting into his hair, but when Kobe was rocking the fro, there wasn't a soul on planet Earth that could keep up with my guy.
Dude, you guys ever play on? It was like the PlayStation 2 era, the video games. It was what was it? Like in NBA Street Volume 2. You had Afro Kobe and you had Jordan in there. Like that was the best basketball game ever. Me and my brother used to play that shit all the time. That was great. Freaking Afro Kobe.
All the moments he gave us. Like when Michael Jordan told Kobe he can wear the shoes, but he would never fill them. So as a farewell gift, Kobe put 55 on his head.
Yes, he did.
The best part is Kobe was loving every minute of that beatdown. Meticulously choosing his spots, talking smack, just being Kobe.
He even threw some punches at him. That's a joke.
Sealing the deal in Game 7 to go to the NBA Finals. A moment that has been ingrained in all of our memories. Or what about the time when Kobe outscored the entire Dallas Mavericks roster for 3 quarters, dropping 62 points in just 32 minutes? What is savage?
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Phil Jackson talked about that today in his trophy speech. How he knew it was very unpopular that he out, but they were up by like almost 30 points, so he did it, and then the next day he fucking puts up 81.
And of course, the famous 81-point game that had us all in shock and made even the biggest Kobe haters say, "Well, I'll be damned." Kobe once had the nerve to bet $500,000 in the middle of a game on a free throw. Of course, no one wanted to take that bet, and he drilled it. And let's not forget about the time when Matt Barnes tried to spook our dude,
this is classic.
And Kobe just stood there like, dog, you know who I am, right? Or how about the time when Kobe gifted...
and then he recruited Matt Barnes because he was like, this guy's fucking crazy like me.
The entire Lakers roster with his signature shoes. Then when the team got blown
what the
out
hell's
by
that
the
Mountain
Blazers,
Dew?
Kobe took the shoes back and told his teammates they couldn't wear them because they were too soft.
I heard this
then
story.
There was the time he sank 2 clutch free throws in crunch time after tearing his Achilles. can barely walk, but still sinks back-to-back free throws with
Man, let me tell you, as a guy, okay, torn Achilles and a torn calf muscle, as I've been researching, like, and rehabbing from this injury of mine, um, very similar injuries. Uh, I can't believe he did that. He busted those free throws and he walked his ass off the court. Um, I was, it's stupid, but I was playing some pickleball with my friends when I injured my calf. I tore my calf muscle, and man, I couldn't walk. Like I was limping and like hopping, but the way he was actually like walking, I can't believe he did it because I couldn't put any weight on my leg, on my foot, and I couldn't do it for weeks. I'm just now starting to be able to do it, and I'm more than 2 weeks into the injury. I'm almost 3 weeks in. It's crazy. Kobe should have been carried off the court, and he just didn't give a damn.
with 3 minutes left in the fourth. But this was just another day in the life of Kobe. Or how about just a couple years ago when Kobe decided he wanted to make a short story, messed around, and got an Oscar.
Right.
Is that not the most Kobe thing you've ever heard of?
That's when he got my real attention.
Just casually receives the most coveted award in an industry you've never been a part of because simply, why not? The man was a living legend. And I want to stray away from any GOAT discussions.
No.
I feel like this goes beyond basketball, and his legacy is cemented in ways that transcends rankings and numbers. But
Facts, for me, what Kobe did post-retirement in his short time alive post-retirement, I respect what Jordan has done. And Jordan's my GOAT of basketball, but Kobe got my attention with what he was doing post-basketball. Kobe to man, not just Kobe to player.
But I want to offer a perspective into the mind of Kobe. A point of view that may shed some light on why many fans across the globe feel that there never was and never will be another Kobe Bryant. See, back in '96, Kobe became the first guard to ever get drafted to the NBA straight out of high school. At the time, this huge jump had only occurred once in the modern NBA, which came in the year prior with Kevin Garnett. But unlike young stars that came after Kobe that took the NBA by storm, Kobe didn't quite see the same success early on in his career. As a first-round lottery pick, Kobe spent his first 2 seasons in the league coming off the bench, averaging just over 20 minutes a game and just under 9 shots a game. For a player that just 2 years prior was being anointed as the next Michael Jordan, this wasn't quite the start some fans were expecting. To put this into perspective, because we gotta give our boy Kobe a chart, here are numbers from other all-time greats in their first 2 seasons in the league. Add that to the fact that he dealt with a shortened lockout season in his 3rd year, and Kobe's path to greatness was already starting to fill with more obstacles and challenges than his counterparts. In fact, here is a pre-draft scouting report on a 17-year-old Kobe. Let's see here. Very mature. Yup. Knows the game of basketball and what needs to be done to win. Yeah. A true leader who dominated games with triple teams most of the time. Yup.
Yep.
Fierce competitor with a lot of determination. Bruh. No brainer. Has perfected the turnaround jumper, Jordan's trademark. Well, hold up. You know what? Whoever wrote this, Jason, your scouting report from 24 years ago was spot on. I mean, this is gold, all the way down to his moves. Here's another scouting report that was pretty accurate, but personally, I prefer the fan-made version. This is Kobe, and fortunately, his early struggles set him up for a monumental rise. From role player to an all-star coming off the bench.
Yeah, 7.6 first year rookie season. Yeah. Off the bench for was it Eddie Jones?
To a key franchise player to superstar status.
28 points by the time they won their first championship. Damn. I didn't know he dipped down to 25 in the second championship.
Slowly but surely getting better and better every single season, eventually transcending the sport itself. Kobe's path to greatness was not your conventional hero's arc. Well, then again, nothing Kobe did was conventional. Averaging 45 points for an entire month, being
Jesus
the best
Christ.
offensive and defensive player in
45 points for an entire month. That reminds me of like Jordan averaging a triple-double as a point guard for his 10 days or whatever he did. Like in a statement. Want to know why he stopped? Why Kobe stopped? First of all, want to know why Jordan stopped averaging a triple-double? Because he stopped playing point guard. So he ended up back at shooting guard. Want to know why Kobe stopped averaging 45? Was because Phil Jackson told him to feed the big man because Shaq was back in. So that was while Shaq was gone. He was injured. Shaq came back in, and Phil Jackson demanded you feed the big man, which was good advice. But had Kobe just been selfish? Dude, you got to think about it. Kobe could have easily scored 40 points a game his entire career. Had he not cared about winning, easy 40 points a game. Same with Jordan. Had Jordan not cared about winning, easy 40 points a game. This modern era, 45, easy.
in the entire league simultaneously, winning with rosters that did not have the makeup of a championship team. Kobe was just different. In fact, it is this exact quality about Kobe and his game that elevates the Black Mamba into the realm of the best player to ever lace up status.
Shout it out down below in the comments. Who here has actually seen Kobe live in person? Because that me when I saw him in person light up my sons. The guy was just methodical, amazing. You know, he looked slow. That was the funny thing. It looked slow, but it was just perfection. You couldn't guard him. You couldn't stop him. That fadeaway, that Jordan fadeaway, he perfected it like nobody else has to this day. Imagine LeBron. If LeBron actually like perfected that fadeaway, fuck.
See, here's the thing. Kobe didn't have LeBron's durability. He didn't have Michael's giant mitts and
he didn't have the
ungodly
steroids
vertical
either.
leap. He didn't have Kareem's length or Shaq's frame or any of that. Now don't get me wrong, Kobe had the tools, but where other players were put on the fast track to basketball superstardom, Kobe Bryant had to painstakingly build his track piece by piece. Every shot, every failure and shortcoming, every moment on the court was cataloged in Kobe's basketball index, categorized, practiced some more, fine-tuned, and executed to perfection the next time you saw him. Kobe took the great skill set and tangibles that he was born with, and through years of discipline and focus, crafted that same skill set into the deepest, most versatile, deadly, polished bag the game has ever seen. Because the older I get, the less I appreciate raw talent, and the more I admire other stuff. Courage, willpower, commitment, fearlessness, competitiveness, the absolute obsession to win and be the best. That was Kobe Bryant. Freakishly talented, and yet, somehow, even more exceptional at everything else. A few months ago on his podcast, Gilbert Arenas discussed what made Kobe so incredible at his craft, and I couldn't agree.
Modern Gil could suck my ass, but let's see what he had to say back then.
Any more with him.
If you go 6'6" guard and you took all their names off and put their attributes on it, you wouldn't find Kobe. He'd be somewhere at the bottom because of his measurement. Like, we're not talking about how he uses it. Gotta remember, he uses it maximize. Like, he uses 38 inches better than most people use their 42s, 44s. So the fact that Kobe did more with less. Every shot had to be harder because he didn't have he couldn't just jump over everybody. His shots was more difficult.
Yeah, he didn't have the vertical like Jordan did. And if we're talking pound for pound, Allen Iverson wins the game over anybody else. But Allen Iverson didn't have the work ethic that Jordan and Kobe did. Um, I'm still. It hurts me to say because Jordan's my goat, but I can be open minded about everything. If I was in the street, we're talking park ball, street ball. Kobe Bryant's my guy. Kobe Bryant's the best player that just straight up basketball. Just straight up basketball. Fuck the NBA. Fuck all of that shit. Kobe Bryant might be the best basketball player of all time. The best professional basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan, hands down. Hands down. But we're talking just basketball, like hood ball. Kobe Bryant, man. Any day of the week.
The reason Kobe will be number one is just like 300. Leonidas. You don't supposed to win this fight. You're not supposed to get close to the Greek god is supposed to kill you guys. But the fact that you made them believe is the reason we remember you. You fought and stood knowing you were going to die. That's why Kobe's number one. So the fact that out of all the athletes that ever came in this league, the one who is average is the one who got close to the Greek god makes him the Greek god.
Fair enough. And just to clarify, who's the GOAT? Jordan. Like, don't get in the comments and diss me on that, on what I just said. Because who's the best professional basketball player of all time? Organized basketball player of all time? That could be high school, college, Olympics, NBA. It's Jordan. Who's the best, just like basketball as an art player of all time? It might be Kobe. It ain't LeBron, but it might be Kobe.
He had to work for everything that he got.
Although the loss of Kobe and his daughter Gigi has left the basketball world shattered, hurt, and just absolutely heartbroken, I feel so blessed to have witnessed the greatness that was Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, me too.
So as time passes, we must do our best to preserve the legacy of Kobe.
That was the one shot. D-Wade said he couldn't even be mad that it went in because it was Kobe Bryant. They talked afterwards and he was just like laughing with Kobe. Like, I can't even be mad at you. You're fucking Kobe Bryant.
NBA, I'm talking to you. Among the suggestions I have seen from fans, many said that the NBA should retire both the numbers 24 and 8 to honor the Black Mamba. And although I think this would be great, I've got something even better. Make January 26th Kobe Day or Mamba Day around the league, and for the games that are scheduled for that day...
Hey, to be fair, Jimmy X might have gotten his wish because this year, I mean, this was just a couple of weeks ago, we saw Luka go out for an explosion. What was it, 71 points, 73 points? I can't remember anymore. But then Devin Booker putting up like 62. So I had an argument with my dad about this because he doesn't think it has anything to do with it. But people are stepping up on basically Kobe Day, to pay him tribute.
For that day, have one team all wear number 8 and the other wear all number 24. That way we are all reminded of Kobe's legacy each year. Of course, having a team full of players with the same numbers would get a bit tricky with the refs. I'm sure we could figure it out. Right. Another suggestion that I personally feel the league has got to do is change the NBA logo to Kobe. To me, this is a no-brainer. The NBA has a shady past with the existing logo anyways. We've discussed this in a previous video. Jerry West...
Yeah, we just covered it. I don't agree with the Kobe thing. I think it should be Jordan. But if it was Kobe, I sure as hell wouldn't be mad. I'll tell you that.
Himself has said for years now that he no longer wants to be the logo. And honestly, the league has evolved so drastically over the past decade that I feel a new logo would be a fitting way to bring in this new era of the NBA. The players that will be playing in the NBA 10, 20 years from now, we all looked up to Kobe. It only makes sense.
Fair.
And what better way to immortalize the man that made us fall in love with the game than by making him the face of the league? Kobe Bryant was the physical embodiment of basketball. He gave every fiber of his being to this game. I think it's time the game gave back to Kobe.
Yet the game has been disrespecting Kobe. And it's been pissing me off. It's part of the reason why I make these videos.
There are so many things I could say about this guy right here. I could go on for days, and I mean that quite literally. Kobe, thank you for inspiring us, for showing us that our mind is the most powerful tool of all. Thank you for 81. Thank you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 championships. Thank you, Kobe, for everything.
Good, Jimmy X. Well, hey, this is what I wanted to do tonight. I'm gonna do one more. I'm not even gonna talk about what we should talk about in the comments. I don't care. Hopefully we have a conversation down below. Um, for me, thank you, Kobe, for listen. When I was a young buck growing up from the age of 5, all the way to when I stopped really playing organized ball, I wanted the same thing Kobe wanted. I wanted to be the next Jordan. I thought I would be the next Jordan. Hell, my birthday was the draft day. And I had this vision in my head that I'd be drafted into the NBA on my birthday, right? So you can't hate Kobe because he got so close. He got right there, like 10% away from what MJ pulled off. He was living the dream, the fantasy that millions of us kids had. I want to be the next Michael Jordan. Kobe lived it. And for me personally, thank you, Kobe, for 2019, the end of it, and the first part of 2020 when I got my life back together. And right now, while I'm learning how to walk again off of my injury, I'm thinking about you, bro. Rest in peace. I got some friends, and when you all watch this, hope you all know where I'm coming from because you met me at an interesting time in my life. You met me when I was in Mamba mode. Anyways, I'm going to post this and I'm going to do one more video for tonight. And yeah, peace.